Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Get that out of there.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode, live review, whatever we're talking about today, but it's not a whatever conversation. Another season, another franchise of Drag Race is here. Mabu hi, everybody. Mabu hi. Listen, we're going to talk about Drag Race Philippines. 12 new queens have entered the chat. A family member, I can definitely say that, is one of the main judges on this show. And of course, we're just going to talk a little bit, a tad bit, small amounts. Just first initial impressions of these babies from their Meet the Queens. Now, their Meet the Queens is available for your consumption on YouTube. So if you haven't seen it yet, if you haven't seen it, baby, it's available. It's available. Type in Drag Race Philippines, the Meet the Queens will pop up, and it has a full, less than 30-minute video of all 12 queens giving you a full giggle as to who they are. They also listen. I was gagged, but also not really because Jiggly's my sister. She told me like a little bit about what was going to happen, but she says, Matt, it's going to be a mixture of English and hold on, is it Tagalog? Tagalog. I'm trying to make sure I get say it correctly, but it's a mixture of the two languages that we're going to be hearing throughout the entire season of Drag Race Philippines. So it's, oh yeah, mind you, we're going to talk about this as well because I actually put someone's channel, Robin Char, with two R's, three R's, excuse me, at the end, who actually did a really great breakdown of everything to do with Drag Race Philippines in terms of stuff that say us Americans or other people from around the world wouldn't understand the nuances as well as cultural things as well. Okay. So I did include it in my description. I tried to update it recently. So if you are also like, baby, I was like, oh, what is this? I included it, and I will be including his links each and every time I do a review, just in case y'all are like, well, I want to get a little bit more information and details. I appreciate him so much for that. Jiggly Caliente is also the one who sent me the link because I was like, Jiggly, I'm watching the Meet the Queen. She goes, when you finish, take a look. So I was like, okay, she was right. And I enjoyed it because there were a lot of references and things done with this promo that are great odes to the Philippines, Manila specifically. And I was like, okay, I love this. And I kind of got into the gist a little bit more. So that context was needed and necessary. Now, I've said a whole lot without putting any any pictures up. Let me get my social medias out the way and let's get this started. I'm glad to see a lot of you are excited for this season, as I am as well. And also a quick reminder that tomorrow, Drag Race Down Under Season 2 will be starting up, and this channel will be covering it. What day will the review come out? We will find out, because today is also the eve of Beyonce's Renaissance dropping, and I will not be available Friday. I will probably pop out a live to do a rant with me where I review the album, and that's gonna be my Friday boo-boos, because I'm telling you this now. Listen, oh, I appreciate you so much, baby. Hey, Rant Packer, come on, my Filipino baby. Let me tell you something. Um, jeepney is a new term that I learned today in reference for where the theme was going. I heard rush hour and thought too quickly. And then I said to myself, wait, let's do a little bit more research. Thank God Jiggly sent me something. And then I was like, oh, this has to do with transportation. This has to do with something that's very much accessible to everybody. And it's okay. I said, cool. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. But I appreciate you so much and will be thankful for any sort of help or tips that you throw along the way. As you know, for España, for Holland, for all types of reviews, we got Rant Pack all over the world, and I appreciate every single one of you. At MattyRants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the MattyRants. Link tree in the description down below. You grab a branch, you get some fruit, Mativia. It's a poot. Okay? And then you can actually catch reactions because once the season starts, I'll be doing reactions on Patreon for as low as $1 a month. Just $1 a month. You can catch me on Patreon reacting to each and every single one of these episodes, along with every other show that I review on this YouTube channel here. I'm also bookable on Cameo. We have a lot in store, a lot of content coming up. As you know, I'm going to be covering so many different drag races. We got P Valley in the works here, some new shows I'm going to be covering soon, drag race content, a lot of things still left in the works. We got an interview with Melissa from Real World Homecoming coming up, a lot happening. So give me a second, give me some time. A lot is being worked on, as well as Matt trying to move again. No, back to LA, trying to get back to where I was, and also a lot of stuff in the background. So your boy is a busy beaver, but I appreciate every single one of you for the time you give me, for the patience that you have, and the love and support that you all share. Even to my haters, thank you so much for putting your foot in my algorithm because it does help. But with that being said, I do want to make sure a disclaimer is always given because people can get the wrong idea based off of impressions of meeting somebody that they just want to hate. This is a disclaimer. This program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individuals, or rigs. All opinions expressed by me, Matty Rants, are solely their personal views and do not affect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program. Please don't be a boot. And if you feel uncomfortable after viewing this, please consume some Mattivia, which is available at dragqueenmerch.com. A Mattivia shirt, a Rant Pack shirt, the panel, and Sundays are best with, available at dragqueenmerch.com. But please, chill. Okay, make sure you like this video. Make sure you comment after this in the comment section. It definitely helps. I've already seen it. I've noticed some stuff happen. I was like, please make sure you always comment after this video, after the live today. And if you want to throw a little tip in my jar for your boy hosting with the most, because I'm gonna tell you this, tonight I'm ordering food. I have these headphones gonna be at full volume capacity. It's like I'm gonna try to watch All Star 7 like at 3 o'clock in the morning. And also catch Renaissance. It's gonna be a lot. But it's paypal.me, paypal.me/MattyRants, cash up $MattyRants. The MattyRants. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, so Doctor Strange action there. Boosh. 63 new in the room. Please hit that like button. So the main theme referenced around like rush hour or jeepneys, which is a form of transportation out in the Philippines, and those picture cards, signs, even the names that were said along with the Meet the Queens promo, all references to that. Even with Paulo, who is the main host of the show, I believe. I'm not sure about this. Paolo Ballesteros. There we go. Paolo Ballesteros. Okay. Even with the dress, it was basically Manila and it had full on the city landmarks like parks, this, that, and the other that were all over the dress. So going over the main judges first, right? Did I do this correctly? I did. I did. We have Paolo Ballesteros in the middle here with full on the references that were given for this main Meet the Queens and promo look, all for the Philippines. I live and I breathe for it. They're stunning, by the way. I can't wait to see the full season and how that plays with Miss Mama. Of course, we've got is it Khalid Karen? Khalid Karen? Right over here, baby. Also gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Also a judge on the panel for Drag Race Philippines. And then of course, I had to say that, my favorite baby, but the best for last for me, because it's my sister. You already know she's honorary panel member, everything Drag Race alumni from season 4 to All Stars 6. Yes. Like there's so many damn All Stars. It's Jiggly Caliente judging on this cast. Listen, now, any of the girls trying to come from my sister, y'all can move along, okay? Jiggly's paid her dues on her time and she's a working gal, okay? Let's get that straight. Khalad Kareen. Spelling? Check. Check. But my sister Jiggly, I love her down. I'm so happy that she got this. Mama, she was on every season of Pose. You better get into it. She's also been doing a lot. Like Jiggly looks good. Can't wait to see her judging style on the show, and I'm very proud of her. And again, it's giving. It's giving. So let's get into the queens on this season and what my initial thoughts are of them. And again, all of their outfits are like referencing these jeepneys, as well as things like on the inside of them. Say the interior design. Turing is the one who actually had a whole outfit designed with the napkins that are used or given in those vehicles, as well as the money that is exchanged for the rides, which is like 20 something. I forget. It's like pesos or, yeah, pesos, right? It's not like pesos, like, like, Mexico, it's like pesos or pesos. I forget how you say it, baby. Come on, give me a break. I'm helping Jesus. I'm trying, Lord. My memory, my brain, a whole new world I'm having to learn. But it was representing of that. So again, all of their outfits played a part in it because on initial intake, I thought I was looking at some Transformers. I was like, what is going on here? No shade. I was actually enjoying the looks. I was like, bitch, are they what is this? I was like, come on, is Michael Bay directing this? Hold on. But just kidding. Either way, I thought a lot of their looks were great, and we'll go ahead and get this started. So here we go. It's throwing me. Oh, the blue tip jar is giving you. Hold on. We'll go back to red. We'll go back to red. I was like, let's change the color. Sometimes I think about that, like, let's change the color up. But, red's one of my favorite. I don't like that kind of red. I need a little deeper. Deep inside. Deep, deep. That's no, that's a little burgundy. Oh, there it was. We just missed it. We just missed it. Can you update? It don't want to do it for me. We'll do. Here we go, baby. A little burnt sienna red. Not even close to burnt sienna red. Okay, brigading is it's brigading, right? Not j. Because I was trying to make sure I had that correct when I was listening to the name. Because you know how we are when we just read something and we're like, I went to j before g. Brigading is up first here. Um, she's gorge. I like her a lot. And again, I was also expecting something completely different whenever they were about to speak or whatever, and it was like, hello, da, da, da. I said, wait a minute, what's going on here? But again, it was a mixture of Tagalog and English that was used for a lot of the contestants, so it was welcome to be able to not only understand but also listening to the native tongue telling us like what's going on. Also, um, certain references that they were saying or using during the show that may not have been translated for our consumption. Again, the person whose name that I mentioned here, hold on, what's his baby's name on YouTube? I really suggest you go to his video because it's in the description. Go to the video. He literally gives you the full bit, like what this meant, what that name was, auntie, sis, gay, all of that. All of that slang was translated. So in case you missed it, I put it in the description down below right after this review. You want to check it out. He runs through the whole bit. So it's like, oh, that's what, oh, and helps us out. We all know what's going on here. But yes, Brigading's outfit is inspired by the metallic outside of jeepneys. And yes, there are many outfits like that. Yes, Lady Morgana did sort of something similar, but with like brighter colors. I like her a lot. I think she's going to be a force. I'm here for her. I'm here for it. She looks polished too. She's pretty. I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of these, all of them are pretty. This season, I'm going to have to say all of them are pretty. But there are girls who are beat this season. I said, Jesus, they are coming. But yeah, all 12 of them are pretty. So I was very much like, okay. I texted Jiggly. I said, this cast looks good. This is a good looking cast, mama. I said, ooh, not that they're coming for the girls' gigs. But yes, I live and I live and I live. Okay, so this is Corazon. Okay. Now this one was a little box for me, and I'm gonna be real with you, but it did represent the front of the jeepney, so I did understand where this was going for. I like her. I want to see what else is coming from her. She's pretty. She's so pretty, beautiful gal. But I want to see what else is up in there because so far this is okay for me. It's just a little box. It's a little. Ooh, it's gonna put this on top. You know what I'm saying? But she's gorge. She's gorge. So, but through her meet the queens and listen to her have the conversation, a lot of drag that I see in the Philippines is based in pageantry in form for that. And it's a big deal out there. They were quoting Miss Universe a lot. Even we gonna get to Marina in a second, but she said something that was cute. And again, that person's channel that I gave to y'all, he shows a clip in reference to a Miss Universe question that was asked about the Philippines. Since it's high tide or low tide, we'll get to her in a second. But yeah, she's pretty, but like I'm a C. I'm a C. I'm not sure, but I like her. She's gorgeous. I just don't like this box on top of her. Okay. Um, did I put this backwards? Did I put Eva before Gigi? Let me see real quick. Yeah, I did. Okay. Hold on. I did this a little bit backwards. Eva La Queen is next. Okay, so I kind of live and breathe. I kind of live and breathe. I kind of like her a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yes, pageants are like a staple in the Philippines, and most drag here are inspired there. I see it. Thank you for the confirmation. I live for this bitch. I'm gonna be real with you. I think this is the first picture I sent Jiggly. I was like, oh my god, who is this? I like her. um, they seem very cool, very much about their drag and fully into the aesthetic of it all. The mug is done. Done. I'm here for it. I have high hopes. I kind of have high hopes for this one. So she's definitely on my play card of okay, I think she's gonna go pretty far. But I like her a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. A lot. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, now we're back in order. It's Gigi Era is next. So the pictures that you see with all the words on the front are basically like destinations that would be in jeepneys when people are like looking for which one to get into or seeing them in certain locations to then find it. I'm assuming I'm correct with this after watching a particular video. Help your boy out here. But that's what this look is inspired by, as well as what they're holding, which is what street vendors would be holding. You know what I'm saying? And they would be out there trying to sell you a little something, something, little, a little bracelet, a little two, a little one, catch your little money, a little coin, right? So she's kind of a hoot. I like her. She seemed interesting. Uh, the breasts were giving. Okay. She's gorgeous. So I like her a lot. I just want to see what else is going to be coming from this queen. But she's cool. I like her a lot. She gave me what I needed. Gigi's era look has a box of Julian cigarettes, which represent the street vendors that typically jeepneys would encounter when they are stopped at a red light to give the driver some relief of stress or good. Sometimes they also sell bottles of waters or towels. There we go. There we go. Thank you so much, baby, for the insight and for the confirmation here. But I like her. I don't really dislike anyone on this cast. Can I be honest so far? I'm gonna have to wait till the season starts. Ain't nobody did me wrong. Now, Lady Morgana is also representing the inside or the interior of the jeepneys. For a second, hear me out here, y'all. Not to keep it in the jeepney part with Lady Morgana. I was in my Darkstalkers mode for the Capcom girls. Do you know who I'm talking about? The B character. Do you know who I'm referring to? Because that's what this was giving me on initial intake. I was like, let me find out she's a gamer. I don't think so, but I got a little bit of the later Darkstalkers references B character. I forget the name of her specifically, but that's where it went to. But like I was like, exactly. But Lady Morgana is next. There's so much that I have no critiques really. This is so different for me. This is so different for me. Normally I'm like, okay, I don't know about this one, that one, da, 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 da. But I like her. And I think she's gorgeous. The lashes were giving me. QB, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you saying the shoes, baby? Hold on. Let me get back to the foot. Let me get to the foot. Hold on. Is that a wedge? Oh no, it's not. Oh, okay. So we will be honest. We will be honest. hell no to that shoe. But that's it. Everything else is amazing. But that shoe's a chop. But yeah. Oh, I'm so mad you brought it up. I'm so mad you brought it up. I could have let that go. I almost let that shoe run. See, look at me. I was in too much of a good mood to give. Look at that. Thank you for the insight again, my baby. 100 plus in the room. Please make sure you hit that like button. Lady Morgana's look fits the theme because it represents the jeepney seats with that kind of material that she is wearing. Thank you for the insight. And again, I also put a video in the description after this, y'all. Definitely watch it. Definitely subscribe to that channel. They're going to be talking about all the small details and stuff that we don't know about with the episodes and Untucked. Also, quick mention here. Untucked does not come out the same day as the episode. So it will be coming out, I think, a day after, like, or the next day, like maybe in between days or something. Just to be clear. So if you're like, where there's no Untucked for the season, it's separate. It's a whole nother thing. So make sure to be on the lookout for that. Because they did mention that when they were promoting it on Twitter, that Untucked would be its own separate day and time that it comes out on Wow Presents Plus. Or Crave if you're in Canada. I like her. The shoe I hate. I like her though. I hate the shoe. Boo, boo the shoe. I have high hopes. I have high hopes for this one. Marina Summers. I have high hopes. You know when Law says she's a pretty girl, like on Legendary? She's a pretty girl, like, baby. Ah! Baby. Baby. This, that mug. She's a pretty girl. Like, when I tell you something, ooh, I was like, now listen. Listen. Them little ankle space boots, I'm never a fan of. I'm never a fan of these. Bring it back to me. I'm never a fan of those. But I can forgive because it's not some beige number that belongs on a whole nother genre of an outfit. She's gorgeous. She's also cool. Beyonce was mentioned. I have no notes, but I think she's going to be a threat for the girls. I see it in her future. I'm hoping she's not just the look queen. I think she might bring something to the competition. I don't know. I have a good feeling about her. I like a little Marina Summers. She's a bop. Minty Fresh's name is kind of everything, but also Minty Fresh is sickening. Now I am going to make this mention. The face piece took a little bit away from the beauty that really is that girl. I had to go to her social media to be like, oh, okay, let me see her whole mug. But this is, I believe, Mugler inspired. Yeah, this is Mugler inspired look, but it also is representing the say like a front hood ornament that would be on the jeepneys. I heard that people were saying that this wasn't the category online, but the girl was like, baby, wait a minute. This does apply. It does apply. It's like an ornament that you would see on the jeepneys now, baby. So don't take it away. But she's kind of sickening, stunning. It took her a second to get something out. She definitely talks very low key energy. But I can tell she's got. She is gorgeous. She's gorgeous. I think she's gonna be a threat too. She's gonna be like a quiet killer. Hmm. But yeah, she's sickening. I was like, oh, I had to see some other pictures to like get the mug on full effect. Okay, now, so this one is actually, I'm not gonna say my favorite, but I had the best feeling after Marina Summers with this one. And that's Precious Paula Nicole. Okay. Um, this is the one who made me think they did Transformers because I was like, God damn. Like no shade. I was like, well, golly. Uh I like Precious. Precious. I kind of like Precious. She seems, not only was I shocked by her age, she was like, I think she said 45 or something. And I'm looking at her like, Say, huh? Who? Because her and Raja are, they're unclockable in terms of time. Okay, so I was like, who? Who is that? Bitch, you 20 what? 22. But I also like what they stood for, representing the Golden Gaze, and I understand that's a living community out there where the elderly gays are able to be and have a safe space and place and are not discarded and homeless like it does happen so many times, especially out here in the United States and other places too. There are organizations that are put in place to make sure that those who are displaced without families are taken care of. But I again I said, okay, she's a queen with a cause. She's a queen with a cause. Right, and asked for permission for the name to be used because she was like, I didn't want to be rude and be like, girl, I made this name, it's mine. It's like, no, baby, like this is I got it based off of, as an ode to your character. So I thought that was lovely. I like Precious. I know that from let me give you a little insight. One of the schools I went to was Westfield High School, and it was a transition from going to a majority white school in the Woodlands to then going to Westfield, and it's like black and everybody of color, and then this many white people, right? So I used to be very much cool with kind of everybody, a little hard my first 2 years because I was like, "Oh, I'm gay. And I don't want anybody to know about me." And then my last 2 years of high school, I was on the, fuck it, whatever's. So a group of people I used to hang with, there was a Filipino group that was in my science class. That they're the one that they taught me how to play spades. Like I didn't learn from my own folks. I learned from my Filipino friends in high school. They taught me how to play spades, and also they brought me up on some things. So I understand that too. And that was I had a friend of mine tell me, Matt, when you see the braids, don't take offense because you know how girls are. I was like, I get it. I get it. Okay. Like I get it. But you know, um, again, I didn't find anything appropriate, like appropriation about that. Like, I know that's something that's local, so no worries there. Yeah, because I already had someone going, Matt, when you see the bread, I said, girl, no, that's they do that there. They do that there. I got people that do that, so no worries. They're not calling them boxer braids, okay? Oh, it's so funny because everybody did that. I had so many messages going, "What do you think about what do you?" I was like, "Girl, I know my people, and trust me, we're fine, we're good. It's not like the same." Mind you, she mentioned brown skin girl doing that for Beyonce. Like, let's remind ourselves these are people of color, okay? Versus it being, somebody looking like Jasmine Kennedy going up here saying, "I was did brown skin girl the other day." She's a brown skin girl, okay? Just saying. So I got it. We cool on that. This ain't no Kim, Chloe, Courtney, anything with a K. But I like her a lot. So I'm kind of rooting for Precious. I like her. Prince is ridiculous. And I don't mean that negatively, Prince, if you're watching this or anybody from the show. Your mug is ridiculous. I was like, oh, you're kidding. This is me. You're kidding. How what? I have no notes. Prince is gorgeous. The outfit's also very representative of the jeepneys, including those black tassels on the side. Those are actually like how we have with the buses out here in the States, where you have to pull, let people know this is my stop. I'm the next stop. Boom, boom. So like the dress was very much very representative of that. It's kind of very cool to see the front grill on the front and everything else with the little mirrors on the side. But this face is Okay. It's the wig is coiffed. The face is done. I have no notes. I have no notes. None. None. Lucia, thank you so much, baby. I see you on my PayPal. Thank you for the tippy poo. Y'all, we have over 100 of y'all in this piece. I forgot that I had the mic so close to my mouth. I'm so sorry, y'all. It's too much. Alone again. Let me stop. Okay. Hit that like button, please. So, okay. This look is representative of the towels that are given or sold. Am I correct here? On jeepneys, as well as the money that is exchanged in reference for said items or yeah, for in order to get what I'm saying. Come on, Matt. Thank you, baby. Come here. I said my brain just started to go boop, 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 boop. The money, bills, and coins represent the money used in the fees we use from 1 to 50 pesos. The hands with money in between the fingers represent the driver holding the money like that when they drive. There you go. I like them a whole lot. Now, I don't want to judge this too much because it is very much of what it's giving, but I will also say she looks comfortable. She looks comfortable. But it's referential and it's very much of what the category is giving and asking for. But yeah, it looks comfortable. It do. But I think she's a pretty queen and I also enjoy her spirit and what she stands for. So yeah, I like her. When I tell you before I even saw what? Before I even saw the meet the queens for these babies, I saw so many tweets from this one because of so many people either liking it or sharing it or whatever. But baby, it's Venus, not even Venus, it's Vina, like something with the. If I feel like I need to get Deluxe Venus. There we go. Venus Deluxe is up next. I like them. I think they're super pretty. Now the shoe is a misfortunate soul. So sad. Yeah, that shoe was a little baby bottle pop. You can lick it and stick it. It's not gonna feed you, but you can do a lot of things with it. But I live for the headpiece. I live for this wig. I live for this outfit. The shoes can chop. But other than that, everything else is about. Everything else is about. Them shoes giving legs and hips and body. It's just, but no, she's cool. I like her a lot. Good energy, great drag. I knew it. Okay, that's look at me because I was like, it can't be Venus. It's Venus because of the end with the Thank you, thank you. Okay, that's why I was like, okay. I was like, it's not Venus. It's Venus. Thank you. But I like the queen. She's good. Let's get them, girls. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, one thing I am going to criticize with this Meet the Queens for the promo, I am going to give a little criticism here. That green screen was not everyone's best friend on close ups, okay? Let's all just admit that. Let's all keep it very clear. As much as I was fine with everything with this production, that green screen work. I was tired. I was tired. That was the only thing I didn't care for. It was supposed to. The backgrounds were representing, you know how it is with those time lapse pictures with the lights zooming and of course the fast pace of Manila. But they would move, and it would be very little Kim. I and I would be like, child. Okay, but it was not often. It was like, say for this baby here. Mama, I promise you, you don't look this bright. It's because they chose green and you wore silver. And that silver and that green are doing this with the green screen bit. I wish I could have been there in the department to be like, can I help y'all with that tone that you need to go, "Ew," or just change her background to a different color. Because that silver and that light green, they don't. Mm-mm. So just a small statement. I mean, it wasn't like they were secretive about it. There was little moments in between where we saw the clear green screen work, but it was just, baby, y'all could have done her better. You could have gave her a better background. Okay, last and not least is Silhouette. Okay, with an X, baby, Silhouette. They are Marina Summers' drag mother. Okay, we already got a family dynamic on the first season. Go off, go off. Um, Yeah, no shade to them. It was just little small critiques. The green screen is a choice, but again, the production team is a small team that produced the show, not a known production here in Philippines. So yeah, would it be bad? We don't know. It's not the worst thing. I still say to this right now, I'm putting money down. The worst one, the worst Meet the Queens we ever got was Down Under season 1 with those 30-second clips. The worst. Pitiful. It was awful. I haven't seen anything as bad as that. Not even close. Not even close. I still think Canada season 1's Meet the Queens was a bop, a bop, a bop. A bop, a bop, a bop. Silhouette's boots shows the plastic covers that jeepneys use to protect their passengers when it rains, since jeepneys are windowless vehicles, so that people like us would be cooled by the gush of wind when the jeepney is going to places. As well as you can see the names of the destinations on the jacket as well. Full on. It's a good look. I actually live for her. I like her a lot. I think she's going to be professional and think she's going to give. It's the bone straight for me. She seems like a threat. So I feel she's going to be a threat, especially if look, she's the mama of Marina's beautiful ass too. Oh yeah. I think she'll be a threat. Honestly, I can't wait to see this go down. I think this is going to be a great season. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good season of Drag Race Philippines. I have high hopes. Personally, I can't wait for Untucked. I don't want to give anything away, but I was told it's going to go down. So I can't wait. I heard Untucked's going to be that girl. I heard it's going to be that girl. I heard it's going to be that girl. So I can't wait. Plus, the whole season of the Drag Race Philippines is supposed to be bopping. So that I can share. I wasn't told any spoilers. I wasn't told any details. I was just given little things like, by the way, get ready. Get ready. Because they going to go in. There's drama, good drag, high key, everything that we needed, then some. So I'm here for that kind of knowledge. I take that, I absorb it, and I receive it. August 17th, kids. WoW Presents Plus, Crave in Canada, Drag Race Philippines. I hope you watch it with me. I hope we get to talk about it together. Can't wait to see you in the live chat when we discuss it over the reviews. Don't forget on my Patreon, I will be what am I gonna do? I'm gonna be reacting to it. Um I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Again, it's gonna be a mixture of both English and Tagalog. There we go. Both English and Tagalog. So it'll be a mixture of the two. So if you're like, oh Matt, it's hard to watch certain shows, this one's gonna be a mixture of both. So you should be able to like catch it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying you can, but however we're gonna do this today, we gotta show our support for these franchises. Also, this show is on HBO Go in the Philippines, but I don't know if it's gonna be international. Yeah, I don't think it'll be on HBO Go internationally for us. It'll be just in WoW Presents Plus out here. I mean, child, you saw how they did Drag Race France. I hope I can hear the lip sync music this week. Speaking of which, I need to go watch Drag Race France now to get that reaction done before I do the review next week. Shout out to Willow. I see you on my Venmo, baby. Happy new moon, Libra love. Thank you so much for the Venmo love. I appreciate you, my baby. And thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for being here in the chat with me today. So please find yourselves a free subscription. you know, do all of that. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, not you on Do Not Disturb. Listen, see, Diggy and me are going through it for this Beyonce album. Oh my goodness. But I can't wait to watch this show with you and of course review it together. I gotta go. I gotta order some food. I gotta get ready for tonight's event of Beyonce proportions. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't know. I've given you and I've shared, my love for V, but y'all don't know. Screaming. Screaming. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. I know that the album was leaked. Shame on those who did that. I didn't listen to it. I wasn't trying to. I'm not listening to anybody's opinion that listened to the leaks because they're not true supporters. Uh, baby. So I'll be very honest with you. My first initial reaction, I thought I was gonna be able to do it for Patreon. I just want to have a moment with the album by myself. I'm not even lying. Like I'm not gonna be able just to sit there and do a whole like film myself like listening to the initial intake. Mm-mm. Now YouTube, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about the covers. I'm going to talk about my initial feelings of the songs, all of that without being copyright striked by Beyonce and the team because I love her so much. I will do a whole review tomorrow. I'm canceling my Canada's Drag Race review and moving it to Monday just so I can talk about the album tomorrow. For sure. Okay? For sure. We're getting a full breakdown tomorrow. I have to go to the doctor tomorrow to also get my earwax taken out my right ear. It's super clogged right now, and I will be doing the review probably in the afternoon. So after that doctor's office visit, you'll be seeing like the notification for me and everything. But I thought I was going to do the reaction for Patreon. I really just want to be in my own world with my headphones at full volume with a bleezy in my hand. Do you understand me? Like I have already listen, I have taken the necessary precautions today. I have already got my libations. It's a hybrid. It's great. I've already tested the I am not. Y'all don't even know. I have my wine ready to go. I have candles I have bought just for the moment. I will have my mood lighting together. I am going to be immersed in this experience. It's been 6 years I have waited for not a soundtrack, not a joint album, not a song for charity. No, I have waited. I have been kind. I have been good. I need to go to this whatever. I've been good. So when I tell you I'm having a moment, but I have almost got everything together. I'm about to order my food now. I'm ordering it. Look at. Ooh, I'm ordering it early. I'm ordering it early, but I only feel this way about two different artists, and it's Beyonce and Sade. Those are the only two that will make me go through this. If I ever hear Sade is about to release new music, I go into panics. It's Sade. Like y'all don't know that lady can talk me off a ledge. She can talk me off of knocking someone out. I'm hearing the sweetest taboo. Oh, I'm back to calm. And Beyonce is just, yeah, I've been there since the beginning. So I've been there when it was girls' time. Image. I haven't heard none of it. I don't even want to. I don't even. I don't even. I only had one person tell me their thoughts on the leak or what they listened to from it, and I was like not happy they told me, but they were like, "Oh, Matt, it's definitely your kind of shit." So I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Okay, okay." So I'll be up at it's gonna be released, I think, at 11 p.m. out here in Texas. It's not gonna be released at midnight. It's gonna be released like at 11 p.m. Houston time, and then in Cali, it's gonna be released at 9 p.m. In New York, it's gonna release at 12. I just want a music video. That's all. That's all. God, hear me, Lord. I'm talking to you, Lord. Work your way through B here. I just want a music video today. Please, like, please. I just want a music video today. That's all I'm asking. Ah! Screaming. Sorry. I just want a music video. Like, badly. Y'all don't even. I'm still mad that Find Your Way Back was not released as a single. I just want a music video today. Please. I have 4 boxes coming in the mail. 4 of them. 4. 4. See, that's what I'm scared of. That's where my heart may not be able to take what's about to happen. Because if it's another visual album situation, oh. Now, I will say this for my Patreon people. If she does music videos, oh, now that is a reaction I'm doing for sure. Like, because Lord knows I ain't gonna be right. But anywho, whew, no, it's 3 acts for sure. But yes, I'm done talking. I'm done gassing and doing the business or whatever. Thank you so much for coming in today and tuning in with me talking about Drag Race Philippines. That's going to be available August 17th on Wow Presents Plus, HBO Go in the Philippines, and Crave in Canada. Untucked, I think, is premiering the day after or the following day after the episode, also on the same platform. So definitely check that out as well. And yeah, I gotta go. Because now I was like, once this is finished, thank you, Discovery Plus and HBO Go in the Philippines. Once this review is finished, it's like now it's like I have to wait. So I got to go watch Drag Race France just to pass the time. No shade, but I got to pass some time. I got to record. Let me just work. Let me start working the rest of the day so I can make time just fly by. Okay, I gotta go. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Hugs and kisses. My best love and wishes to you. It's your boy, Matty Rants. I will see you tomorrow for the Renaissance review, Saturday for All Star 7, Sunday for the panel, Monday for Canada's Drag Race, Tuesday for Drag Race France, and so on with P Valley on Wednesday, and such and such and such and such and such and such. Plus, some other videos will be posted in the middle of those weeks as well. So, thanks again and take care. Thank you, Junified. I appreciate you, baby. I appreciate you. We're gonna have all of the help. I need all the help I can get. And also, don't forget that link I posted in the description with that page on YouTube that also breaks down everything that comes with Drag Race Philippines, like all the stuff, nuances, translations, all those words too. So check out that page as well. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody. Do 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 do.
Listen.